Chapter 14, Savings and Loans.
Savings and loans? The one thing I don't do.
What?
Oh.
Do you not have a bank account?
I do. Not a savings.
Oh, okay. So, you're rich, you say?
No.
Oh.
That's the problem.
I've seen
working at Amazon. What the fuck do you mean, rich?
I've seen the meme of like, so you're rich, you say? Quick, name the numbers on your credit card.
Yes, exactly. Then I'm going to get.
It reminds me of this YouTuber named VoiceOver Pete.
Oh my god, that's such a classic. Yo.
I love that guy.
Oh, what happened to him? Is he still doing his shtick?
I think he does, yeah.
Really?
He still does,
Oh my god. I love that so much in like, what, 2017, 2019? I forgot. It was one of those years. It was really funny when he was like on and upcoming. Oh man, so good. Alrighty. With that said, welcome to part 24 of the Lego City Undercover playthrough.
Giant jetpack.
Giant jetpack. I really like this thing. This is my favorite flying vehicle in the entire game.
Is that the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but as a fucking road?
Yeah. You can actually drive up that thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I really like that. And you can also slide down the rail of it like a Sonic character.
Just make sure that that alternate universe Thor doesn't fix it.
Oh, I understood that reference. Yeah. But yes, we are now on our way. Well, we're not on our way to Blackwell Tower right now. We're actually like flying right to the east of it, which is kind of funny. What we first have to do, like what Professor Kowalski just said, we have to fly to his lab so it can, like, the only hope of saving Lego City right now is over at the professor's lab right now, on the other side of the city. So we're on our way to fly there. And if you look off to the distance on our right, you can see the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. And off to the left, you can see the Seattle Space Needle. You can see Seattle, Oregon, and California. The whole West Coast is right here, and it's very small.
Are all in one.
They're all in one.
with just a pinch of Italy.
Never thought in my life would I see the Golden Gate Bridge right next to the Space Needle.
I really like that.
Seattle Space Needle is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've been to it.
Did you know that it now has a glass floor?
Yes.
Did it not always have a glass floor?
No.
Oh, really? I thought one of the like main appeals of the Space Needle was that it always had a glass floor.
No, it had a glass it had like a glass wall of sorts so that you could like look out across the city. But now they remodeled it to have an actual glass floor as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought it was always a thing.
Who else would they trust?
Like, is it still a thing that like the very tip top of the Space Needle rotates?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you sit.
You're right. Yeah, because that's a little dining area, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I heard from my mom like years and years ago when she took a trip up there, and she brought me home a like a Space Needle piggy bank. It's like a scaled down version of the Seattle Space Needle. It's green, and you can store all your pennies in there.
Yeah, because she brought you home the real Space Needle.
Right, exactly.
Hey, the Space Needle.
And we stole the Eiffel Tower, the one from Las Vegas.
You can beat me to it.
Cameron, you really need to fucking just go for it because you get fucking shafted so much.
I think he does. It's just his one brain cell can't keep up.
Exactly.
Fine, Karen, I'll let you say the other one.
You said the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
But we
That's
stole
Frank
the
fucking
Statue of Liberty, the small one from Las Vegas.
Thank you. And I completely forgot I did that edit because like both me and Frank are driving these trucks all the way to Blackwell Tower. The train fucking killed Frank. that is not.
Let's follow the train, CJ.
Train, CJ.
That's not supposed to happen. That just happened. That was hilarious. What? How? Yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, this will be our final driving sequence of the game, actually. So, this is like
you lose your driver's license after this.
of the campaign, rather. Yeah, no more driving for you. You've been driving too recklessly. See, you just decapitated that ambulance.
Getting ready to launch. Find the accelerator and don't take your foot off of it.
Because after this driving sequence, we're going to be headed up to the moon.
Chase, you need to get here faster. I cannot stop the countdown.
I'm driving as recklessly as I can, Professor!
Yeah, he admits it right there. Yeah.
Sorry.
Off our way to save the day. Ouch. Ouch. Everyone out of the way. Fuck.
Out of the way. There is a licensed and registered police officer driving this vehicle.
Yeah.
I think the only way this game could have like I feel like the only way this game could have like a dark twist is if just by the end of it the main character just gets gunned down.
Oh fuck. Cole Phelps, anyone? Right, yeah. That'd be hilarious. But yeah,
he just gets absolutely gunned down.
Right.
The Team Brand version of Lego City.
Fuck. Yeah. All the vehicles, like all the story important vehicles, control rather well. There's like every single vehicle in the game is like has a different control scheme to like how they drive. Like they're more smooth, they're more tight.
Oh look, Frank is alive again.
Frank's alive again. Wow. Yeah. Like they either drive like very smoothly or very tightly. Like the heavier, like you can feel it with the turns in the heavier vehicles and lighter vehicles and all that. There's specific vehicles designed for like performance as well, so.
You know, I like how, despite having an entire train force of people, they're making Chase do all the work.
Yeah, that's true.
The one guy that the chief doesn't want doing work, they have him doing all the work.
Right, because exactly. That's why he like kind of pseudo-fired Chase earlier in the plot to go like, "You're gonna work on the farm now, McCain." But now they're making him do all the work. So we have to build all these shield generators by self-assembly. Yay! So we can actually protect the city from the rocket flames.
If Chase can do it, why the fuck can't anybody else? Because all he's doing is putting blocks together. You know how this world works. Or is everybody just fucking not smart enough to do it?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, have you seen the rest of the police force? It's Lego City Police Force.
That's true, exactly, yeah. In fact, you actually missed it when you were not at a session, Brian. There was actually a level where we did team up with 2 other cops like you had predicted in the very first part. And they did absolutely nothing. Which is why I use them as target practice for throwing enemies into. Yeah, it was really funny. And they're also a playoff, like, it was like the entire duo was like a movie reference to Starsky and Hutch, if you're familiar with that.
They sound familiar.
Okay, it's a Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I remember.
Yeah. Their whole play was like their names were Studsky and Clutch. And they did absolutely nothing to help you in that level. They're just there for the plot. One more shield generator to go.
We're mid-spare.
You wanna know what I wish they would have done at some point in this game, which I think would have been funny?
Huh.
Is just like at the end of it, or like at the very beginning of it, have like this really big twist where all of a sudden like something breaks, and then the Lego City guys are just like, a man has fallen into the river at Lego City. Hey! And then like they just recreate like a commercial or something, or like do their own spin on it.
Yeah, missed
And
opportunity.
then just like out of nowhere, 2 photorealistic hands build something.
missed opportunity. Very much so.
Right?
Like say if like a Blackwell like did nuke the entire city, if we didn't do it in time, we'd be like, hey, and then the dude from the real world just comes and
And then you
rebuilds
just see
like a
2
city.
hands just build everything.
So much for that revenge plot, Blackwell. Did we do it? Oh, we saved it. We did it, gang. We saved the world.
Oh.
I did it. I saved the world.
Hacked into their computers. I saw that Natalia was on board.
What? That was good work, Chase.
Okay, because we're going into space, I swear to God, if there isn't a Moonraker reference, I'm going to be
You don't
pissed.
have a heart attack or something?
To admit when I've
Oh no, he was trying to run away because he didn't trust the shield generator.
I want an Armageddon reference.
Either an Armageddon reference or a Moonraker reference.
There's an alien reference, so you might like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a detective game. They literally had the best chance to make a 007 reference with Moonraker.
Oh, that's what that Moonraker is?
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh no! Hey, that's the next Call of Duty game, far above
What
the.
about? Did someone say Call of Duty?
Oh, the name the name of the final chapter is far above the Call of Duty, and we're like, that's the
I
new
guess
game.
far above because they're leaving Earth.
Yeah.
The numbers
give me a
missing.
crash course.
So we're like, that's the new game, far above the.
No need. The engineer is at Apollo Island.
Call of Duty 708, far above the.
You can't say Call of Duty in space because they've already gone to space.
Oh damn it!
Sorry.
Yeah, they have.
I meant
Yeah, well, that's Call of Duty Infinite for you.
Yeah.
This way, sir. We're getting the rocket ready
Infinite,
right now.
Ghosts.
Ghost was in space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
for like
yeah.
one mission. That was it.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
You played as like astronauts on the space station.
Oh, I thought the entire game took place on it. Never mind.
No.
Killing people in anti-gravity.
So yeah, before we go into space, we have to build the rocket.
Again.
We have to build the rocket, you know, go through the go through the years and years or minutes and minutes of training.
Right. Yeah, astronauts. Like, do you guys know?
Sorry, that joke was stolen.
Oh really?
Yeah, from Fantastic Four Nostalgia Critic Review. Cameron, you might be aware of that.
Which movie?
Fantastic Four, the first one, the original one, not Fan Four Stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the beginning of Fantastic Four, for those of you who don't know, has it's the group getting ready to go into space for them to get hit by the radiation that gives them their superpowers, and none of them are trained for space, and so the Nostalgia Critic, when reviewing it, is like, okay, time to get started on those years and years, and then a jump cut happens, and it's like minutes and minutes of training.
That's hilarious.
And then, like, throughout the entire movie, they talk about going into space like they're just going to, like, another country. Like, they're just so nonchalant about it. They're just like, oh, yeah, no, we're going to space. Somebody please have a reaction. It's goddamn space.
Yeah, that is kind of a thing. I don't know. Maybe because of our, like, dilution of action movies, and like more than half of them are set in space. Kind of like the majesticness of space is kind of lost now. Do you guys feel that?
I love that a lot of people are like, yeah, no, let's go to space when we literally haven't even discovered that much of our actual oceans.
Yeah, true. But yeah, that's what I kind of feel like with a lot of action movies nowadays, because nobody's like very like, think about like back to like the very first moon landing on 69. Everyone was like applauding for that. Now we're like, there it is. And now since we have like multiple movies going into space after, like pretty much a little before then, but like after that, since much then, kind of like whenever we make space travels or moon landings or like any kind of landing nowadays, it's just kind of like, oh, cool, that happened. That happened in the news yesterday. Oh man. So like even when we like land Mars rovers and like we finally get like evidence for like there was like some sort of life on this Mars planet here, because they're like they're like, I don't know if it's true or not, but they like the reports of like, I don't know what's called them, like streams or caverns or like canyons rather, that looked like that they held water, but maybe they did, maybe they didn't. So that's just kind of there. I mean, like nobody's even talking about it because we're like, oh, cool, that happened. So yeah. At least in this game, when it comes to like this very space appeal, they do it like at the climax of it and be like, this is very like I described the tone of this game being very down to earth for the majority of it. This is the one part that does not feel down to earth, like literally.
I was gonna say we're about to leave Earth.
Yeah. So this is like kind of the fun. I don't know how to describe it. This is funny. This is funny though.
10, 9.
Okay, go.
Because that's how space works.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. They just make it really fun to do it again. It's like trying to like reconstruct the beauty and majesty of space travel.
Honestly, I could watch like a 10-hour loop of just that, like 30 seconds of footage right there. Just that entire launch sequence, I could watch on repeat for like 10 hours. I'm not even joking.
I'm surprised someone's already done that.
That would be hilarious.
No, I just love that like the ship just instantly goes from straight up to vertical, and then he just goes flying. I love unrealistic slapstick.
Me too. It is very fun.
Oh, he on the moon. It's
We
not
are.
cheese. I've been lied to.
No, the moon is indeed not made out of cheese.
God damn it.
Everyone is now mad. Everyone put an F in the chat for no cheese moon.
But yeah, welcome to the final level of the game. Blackwell.
Hashtag no cheese moon.
Blackwell Space Colony.
Well, it's a good thing we had an astronaut costume.
Oh yeah, it's like a light foreshadowing here. Because we originally got it so we could steal a moon buggy from the thing. It's like, it's a whole culmination of everything. It's like everything that you've stolen up throughout the game is used later on in the plot. So you can see how like the bad guys are using the things that you stole to their to do their devious deeds, you know? Like the fireboat that we stole earlier, that we used that to infiltrate Blackwell's mansion early on.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we'll see, because we did steal the moon buggy. We are going to be riding the moon buggy out here, the same one that we stole.
Oh?
Yeah. So I really
Makes sense.
I like that attention to detail. Like, all of your thieving things were not for rot.
It wasn't for Rex, it was for Blackwell.
Yeah, the main bad guy is Blackwell now. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, Blackwell needed like a kind of cover ringleader for his operation, so he hired Rex. Like, he broke Rex out of prison to be kind of the fall man, or the fake kingpin rather, of the whole crime wave happening here. So he can mislead the
He
public.
needed somebody that could easily cover his tracks. Like, nobody would question them doing something, doing like villainous things.
Right, yeah, like nobody suspects the rich guy stroking the white cat to be the bad guy. No one at all.
How would you possibly suspect that it was him?
I don't know. Who knew? Exactly. But yeah, it's all Blackwell's doing now.
So, realistically,
So
how
really-
long do you think they would actually survive in this call? Because I feel like they last maybe a month before they try to return trigger.
I don't know. And what were you about to ask, Brian? Sorry.
So let me get this straight. So you can just breathe on the moon now?
So
Well, the space shield is kind of helping.
Yeah.
Yes, if you wrap flex tape clear around your head.
I see.
Yeah.
He sniffed too much flex glue and now he's seeing Martians.
Okay, no, you see the hexagonal pattern in the background?
Okay, so that does have its own oxygen field?
Yeah, that's what we're inside of right now.
Surprisingly enough, when you opened the hatch, it didn't fucking suck out all the air.
Yeah, I did find that really funny, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure. I didn't want this game breaking too many laws.
what do you think we're working off of? Jimmy Neutron logic?
Yes.
Hey, Jimmy, how are we able to breathe in space without any helmets on? Well, you see, Sheen. Moon, 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 spoon, spoon, spoon.
Hey, Jimmy, there's a question I've always wanted to ask you. How come whenever we're in outer space, we don't gotta wear helmets?
Good question, Sheen. And the answer is quite interesting. You see...
Moon, 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 spoon, 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 June, 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 spittoon, spittoon, spittoon!
Really? Fascinating.
Brain blast!
I really like that the writers did the scene like that.
They just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They knew it was going to be for kids. They knew that it was stupid, so they just said, fuck it.
Exactly. So here's the moon buggy again. We had to rebuild it. Now we're gonna drive it on.
Broke it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Not
Just
sure.
remember, self-assembly required.
Right, self-assembly.
It's like
required.
IKEA.
Ask your parents' permission. Have you guys seen the meme of like
Actually, that's actually a question. What do you find like? How hard is it to build a Lego set?
How hard is it?
Yeah.
Well, considering that I finished one about 2 weeks ago, it's okay. I was able to build it in about a weekend.
What was it? What was it?
So it's not terribly hard. It depends on, it depends on the amount. Honestly, it depends on the amount of pieces and in what configuration those pieces are going in. For example, if you're doing a Seahawks helmet, wait to do the face guard until about halfway through, because otherwise you're going to have a rage-filled time trying to keep the face guard together while building the rest of the goddamn helmet.
Right, because weren't you explaining to me that they had you build the face guard rather early on in the instruction manual?
Yeah, so the face guard is one of the first things you build, and then you build the like sides of the helmet off of it until eventually you connect the back part of the helmet. And in the beginning, when I actually followed the directions step by step, and I did it that way, I kept on having these moments where like I would try to hold it up to like put a piece on and make sure that it stuck and stayed. But then like the face guard would like just completely fall apart because they didn't have you using like 2x3s or anything like that. They didn't have you like double stacking really any pieces. To make it stay. All they had you using was 1x3s and 1x4s.
Really? Huh.
So it was the most flimsy thing ever because you would try to do like one side and like you would try to like lift it up and then it would just throw the whole thing off balanced. However, what I figured out is that eventually when you build the sides for the like beginning of it, for majority of it, it's basically just a mirror of each other. So anything you do on one side, you're going to just be doing it on the other side, but like opposite. Until you eventually connect the back. And I was like, so you're telling me I can just build the sides, connect the back, and then wait to do the face guard? Sure.
So, like, better answered Carlos's question though. It really have to depend on the.
It's a case by case
Lego
basis.
set. Yeah, it's a case by case basis because
it depends on how much you have to actually build.
Right, like
Yeah.
you're like
if you're building one of the smaller sets, you'll probably be able to get it done. Like if you have like a small set, you'll have it done in like at least a few hours.
Yeah, you can
that.
finish a pretty standard like small set in a couple hours.
right, like all the vehicles that you've seen me drive in this game are actual Lego sets in the real world. So like imagine like building one of those vehicles, and they probably take you, because those are like very standard like brick building pieces. They don't require like any real like you gotta stick this thing inside of here, then build like a loop-de-loop around it as well. It's nothing like that. It's just your standard like 2x2, 2x1 on a 2x1 with like wheels on it. So something like that, something simple like that, and something small like that would probably take like 15 to 20 minutes to build.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Lego Dimension sets because of how small. Like unless you get like
Dimension stuff.
Unless you get one of the like extra portal packs, like the Ghostbusters one or the Fantastic Beasts one, which I have both of those. If you got one of those, then the portal itself will probably take the longest out of all of it.
Yeah.
But like the little like vehicles or the minifigs, those will take you like mere minutes.
Well, yeah, like 2 or 3 minutes. Like it really just depends on the size and how big the thing is. I think the question is more like how more tedious rather than difficult are building the things. Because the difficult ones are like the technic ones where you have to build like a scaled down model of a motorcycle, a Harley Davidson motorcycle. To be exact.
I really want to get the Roman Colosseum.
Bruh, I had the Big Ben Lego set for the longest time, and that one took me like 4 weeks, I want to say.
I don't know if I've already said this before, but I had Minecraft like Lego sets at one point. Yeah.
How long did
those were pretty cool. I don't know whatever happened to those, or even if I still have them, but I've thought about going back and maybe actually getting some more of those and building some more Minecraft Lego stuff.
Have you ever thought about building Legos in Minecraft?
Did you know that they have Lego stud art?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I saw sets of that where it was just like all the pieces are just like Lego studs, and then you just make a piece of art, but you can actually choose which one you want to make.
Like in the given sets.
Yeah, like there was like a Beatles one that I saw where you could choose which Beatles member you wanted to make.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was like they're really trying to.
Marilyn Monroe one.
Yeah, they're like really trying to appeal to adults with that. My only problem with that is your fingers as an adult are huge as fuck, and the bricks that they're requiring you to.
I mean, the idea sounds pretty cool, but yeah, that could be kind of difficult. Just having little tiny pieces, just putting down constantly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. When I was done with my helmet, I saw 2 little cuts on my thumb.
Really?
Yeah, I still have them.
I just think you're weak. But yeah, no, Carlos, like it's more dependent on like how more tedious it will be than difficult.
Fair enough.